Good morning, everybody. I'm making a smoothie and Thunder's lapping up his water. We're going to have a liquid kind of a breakfast, I guess. So let's see if anybody comes on. Thunder is serenading y'all with his water bowl. He just came inside. All right, I'm starting to see some people pop on. So we are back from our vacation. Let me put this coconut milk. If anybody asks, I get a lot of questions about what we put in our smoothies. I prefer this coconut milk. Matt uses a different brand, but this is the one I prefer. We'll put that back in the fridge. Okay. Good morning, Sarah. Oh, thank you, Carlene. I'm just going to take it easy today. We got back yesterday afternoon, and I'm pretty tired. We had a busy week, but and I did a few videos while we were down there, and I think one of them posted this morning. So, hey, Teresa in Montana. So, be sure to watch for those. So just know that we're not at the beach in those videos. We were, but we're not now. We're back home. So I'm going to add in a little cup of this Activia yogurt. I got the vanilla. But we had a good trip. We had some cool weather down there. I'm not going to lie. It was a few days. It was pretty chilly. And Saturday, before we came home, it was raining. It rained all day. Hey, is it pronounced in a French way, Jean or Jean Claret? I don't know. Jean, we'll just say that. Hey, Anne. Good morning to you. So I just thought I'd get on here and just let you know that we are back. Those are pre-recorded videos that I did last week that y'all are probably going to be seeing this week. And so I needed to get something to eat. And so we're going to have a liquid breakfast today. So I'm going to put in, this is a collagen protein. I've been seeing a lot about protein, and I don't know if I need a different kind of protein. I don't know, I got this off of Amazon. But I'm putting 1 scoop of that. Let's see. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Ivory. And Diane is in Texas. And Angie, good morning. Now I'm going to put some ground up flax seeds. So if you want to get stuff in your kids' systems and they don't like anything that looks like this healthy stuff, put it in there, make them a shake, put some fruit in there. You can't hear me, Brenda? Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Let me see if my volume's up. Let me check it. See if that's any better. Put a bunch of stuff in there and some milk and fruit, and they'll never know. We were in a store at the beach, and they had, this is chia seeds. They had some, what was it? I forgot what I was going to say now, y'all. I got to get something to eat here. Oh, what was it I was going to tell y'all? It'll come to me maybe before I get off the video. Diane says she hears fine. So, okay, so we got all those things in. And then I am going to put some fruit. So I've got frozen pineapple. I've got some sweet cherries that are frozen. And then I had a couple of bananas that were going to go bad before I went to the beach. So I peeled them, broke them up, and put them in the freezer. Jeannie's in Florida. Good morning. And Brenda, good morning. So we're just going to do a little breakfast smoothie. Put pieces of banana. Sometimes I like more banana than others, and sometimes the banana flavor can be a little overpowering when I put too much, so I'm going to just put 2 little pieces. Sue hears me fine. Y'all, I had bought a new tripod. Not for the beach. I bought it up here, and it's been in the box, but I took it to the beach, and I really liked it. I brought it back home with, you're not on the tripod now that I bought, but it's kind of a taller one, and I'm going to try it out and see if I loved it at the beach. That's the one I used at the beach. So I'm hoping that I'm going to like it just as well up here. Let's put some chunky pineapple in there. I like that. I like to always have the pineapple because sometimes the banana can make it really sweet. I was saying I was at a store at the beach. Sarah, I'm not sure which store. I don't know what I've done so many videos between the last week that I can't remember what I said. So if you could refresh me what I was talking about at the time. But we went to Home Depot. We went to Lowe's a few times. You know, Matt was changing out that floor. These are the cherries. Put a few of those in there. Because Matt was doing that floor, and y'all, it looks really good. I think I might have taken a picture or 2 of it. So I will, I might leave these out. I might portion up my fruit. But yeah, we spent some time in the hardware store, a few visits. I think, if I'm right, I only cooked, I think, 3 meals down there. I cooked a breakfast, and then I cooked, I think, just 2 meals. So we went out to eat a good bit, and went to a really good seafood restaurant with my sister and her friend, and I got the oyster platter. I love fried oysters, and they were so good. What did Matt get? He's not a big seafood person, but I can't remember what he got. She got salmon, and it was just really good. I don't even remember the name of it. It was down in Murrells Inlet. Then we went to a pizza restaurant down there that we love. We always go there when we're down there. We always have to go to River City Cafe. They have the most delicious hamburgers. And that day that we went, it was raining all day. And we had Thunder at the camper, and we took the Thunder cam down there, so we were watching him. And I noticed that, and I may tell some stories like I'm telling you now in a different video, but I can't remember what all I've said. So if you hear it twice, sorry. But we have the camera on him, and I always pull it up and watch him and see how he's doing. And he was, a little stuck. He had slid off his little bed, and, he still has some problems with his legs. And I watched him, and he never did make it getting up. So I called my sister, because she was close by, and I asked her if she would mind going over there and just kind of picking him up and helping him get back situated. And so she did, and then he went to sleep, and he was fine. But our waiter, I told him we were looking at the camera watching our dog, and he said, my mom has one of those. And he told me about a camera, and the name of it is, I think he said Furbo or something. And he said it pops out little treats for him. So I told Matt, I said, well, we're going to have to check on that. Thunder's camera, the Thunder Cam we have, it's not called a Thunder Cam. I named it Thunder Cam. It just is a stationary camera, but I think this other one that our waiter was telling us about, I think it's a 360. I don't know how it pops out the little treats, but you do have to have a subscription for that. So we're going to look into that and see if that's something we might want to do. Y'all, let me put this fruit up and get this shape going here. I'll bag up my fruits after a while. You want to help me bag up my fruits, Thunder? I know you would be a good helper. Okay. Because I'm going to drink this first, and then I'll bag up fruit. So we're going to check into that camera for him and see how we like it. So let me get this going. It's going to make some noise, y'all, so plug up your ears. See if that's enough. Grab a cup and a straw. And we'll see how we did. Good morning, Peg. But when I got home yesterday, my sister and her husband had been coming over while we were gone and, you know, checking the house and, you know, taking care of the chickens, and Callie, Mama kept Callie because Callie does not like to ride, and I just don't know how we would have done that with the camper with Callie and Thunder. So anyway, she stayed at Mama's, but my sister came over and they took care of everything, and I had planted some new things, and I told her, I said, now if it rains, don't worry about watering them. Fortunately, she said she only had to water one time. That I guess y'all got some rain up here while we were down there. We got rain down there. Everybody's getting rain around here in the south. And I took some pictures because when I came back, I had another peony bush out there, which I had forgot I had another peony bush. And it had a beautiful pink peony on it. And it had another one that had already dropped its petals, but the one I do have one in the front yard, and it's yellow, and I did a video on that before we left, and I forgot to post it, so I'll post that one. But I've had that peony tree, bush, whatever it is, for several years, and it never would bloom. And last year we went on vacation, and my sister sent me a picture. It had bloomed. And so this year we were actually here when it bloomed, and we had 2 blooms on it before we left. Y'all, I got to sneeze. Hold on a second. I think. Hold on. Let me sneeze. Goodness. And then when we got home yesterday, Matt walked over and he noticed there was a branch on it that had like several buds on it. I don't know if he said there were 5 or 4. So that one's going to bloom again. And I was so excited that we're here when we get to see these things happen. I did notice something's been out there eating the leaves on my rose bush in Lucy's garden. So I need to deal with that. And our strawberries, you know, they were well, Matt moved them. And we bought this saucer to put under the thing to keep water in it so that when the ants come up, they're not going to go in that water. And so the strawberries are looking better, and we actually have some berries out there. So let me see how I did with this smoothie. It's good, but I must have spilled it. Let me, that running off the side. That's really good. I want to try one of those green drinks. I just don't want it to taste green, you know. It's got to have something in it to give it some good flavor. All right, so I'm not going to stay on here long. I just wanted to let y'all know that we were on vacation last week. We are back. Matt had to work today. I've just been kind of bumming around and watching TV, and I've got a lot of things to unpack. We brought everything in yesterday, and I unpacked some of the food stuff, but our suitcases are still packed. I've got a couple loads of laundry I need to do. Hey, Montana Musings. And so, but I'm not going to do a whole lot today. I'm just going to kind of take it easy. And because we've been kind of busy this past week. But the floor looks great. And we did have a little issue with when we got down there. Matt went in to put out the slides and, turn the air on. And he came out the door and he said, oh, we have a problem. He said the air conditioner wasn't working. Well, I called my niece, Amanda. Her husband knows how to do everything. Tate knows how to do everything. And they were suggesting what to do. And so Matt tried it and it just wouldn't work. And it had been sitting for a year. So Matt ended up calling a guy to come out and look at it. This was Saturday, so he couldn't come till Monday. And we were just standing there. I said, well, Matt, why don't you just try it one more time? He just had to get up there and make that fan kind of spin. He did it, and boom, it came on. But he wanted to go ahead and have it serviced and, taken care of. So we went ahead and did all that. So it's a good air conditioner now. But Amanda from Life with the Hurls, I spent a couple days with them, and one day we went and we did a little video. So she's going to post that, I think, after today, sometime after today. So be sure to watch that. Her page is Life with the Hurls, and she did, what was it? She did a video the other day. She was planting loofah seeds, and she does it all. And we went to a little garden nursery down there. It's a really nice place. I've been to it with her before, and it's called Sassafras. And you would never know it's there, but last time we went, I bought some plants, and this time I wanted to go back again, and I bought, I don't know if I can make them live because I've never had them, but I've always wanted them, a Japanese maple. I bought 2 of them. Now, you can go to Home Depot, and you can pay a lot of money for a Japanese maple. Now, these, you could have bought different sizes of the trees there. I just bought the small because we couldn't transport a big old tree. $10. And it's probably 3-4 feet tall. And so I'm going to put those somewhere. I'm probably going to put them in a pot for now. Do you want out, buddy? Hold on a minute. Let me see what he's doing over here. You want to go outside? Is that what you're doing? You want to go outside and see your friends? You hadn't seen your friends? Okay. I'll leave that open for you, buddy. Nope, you're outside. Okay, we'll shut it. So I got 2 of those, and then I got a couple of yarrow. I bought 2 there last time I went, and one of them didn't make it, but the other one out there was looking great. And I bought, what else? I got 2 lantana plants. They're the little yellow flowers, or the color I picked was the little yellow ones. And then I bought something chaseberry tree or bush, I'm not sure what. And then I found me some basil. He had a gorgeous basil plant, really nice, full, thick, healthy. And I got out my plant app, and because some things he had in his nursery, I didn't know what they were, so I would just snap a picture and it would tell me what it was, and then it would always tell you the condition of the plant. Every single thing that he had there said very healthy. So he's got a green thumb, and he does a lot of, I think he propagates a lot of it himself. I might be wrong, but that's the way I understood it. And he had a couple of beehives there, and he had everything. He had all kinds. He had a little vegetable garden going on, but it was really fun. So it didn't rain that day. We were able to do that. I don't think I did a video. I think Amanda on Life with the Hurls, she may post something on that. I think she did something. But anyway, we had a great time last week at the beach. Thunder had a great time. He was a little angel. And that I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm back. Good morning, Susan. And so I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to go watch some Leave It to Beaver because I haven't seen Leave It to Beaver in a week. The TV down there isn't real great. You only get, you know, it's just kind of, the internet's not real great down there. But hey, we were camping, we were on vacation, we were having a good old time. So let me get off here. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure to watch for those videos. I may post a second one later today. Now the thing about those videos, since they're pre-recorded, they're harder for me to post for some reason. I can get them up on YouTube, fine. I just have a hard time. They'll take forever. But the one this morning, I did it early. Maybe it had, but I've done them early before, and it went through pretty quick. So, someone has an Airbnb somewhere. Good morning, Angie. So let me get off here, enjoy my breakfast, enjoy the rest of this day, get a little rest. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you for watching all the videos that I'm about to post. And go over and check out Life with the Hurls. I think you'll enjoy her page too. And Tate's a hoot. All right, we'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody.